Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is...
Goes for goal! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Pedri. Serbia looking to pass their way through. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Pedri. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mane. Guti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He is through here. Aimed beyond the defence. Played with speed from back to front. Now it's Mane. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho. And he was alert to it. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So we have our breakthrough. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Serbia with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And here's Pedri. And this is Mane. And a chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Guti. And it's Mane. And here's Mbappe. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Gullit. And he's lost his man. And Gullit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot's on here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's found a way through, and this is Ronaldinho. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mane. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. So what can they make of this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, Ronaldinho. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now this could be a chance. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. Guti. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ibrahimovic. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're off again. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Rijkaard. Good ball, good take. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Serbia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Real chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And they're back on the ball again. Ronaldinho. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cafu wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Serbia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's through here. Big chance! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Serbia have their second corner now. Mane. There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Rijkaard! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pedri. It's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Couldn't squeeze it through. A probing pass, neatly clipped into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Gullit. Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Serbia seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Pedri. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mane. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Quality ball. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Leicester cuts it out. Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ibrahimovic. Gets a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was... It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
That's going in strongly.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Guti. And that's that. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the man of the moment in every sense of those words is Marcus Rashford. Model player and model humanitarian. His development really has been incredible on all fronts, and he's so much more than the speed merchant we saw on that remarkable debut.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Schneider. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Rashford! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough! Nedved at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's really well manoeuvred. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
David Villa! David Villa! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of...
And Messi! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Rashford. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, it's come to nothing. Puyol. And it's Maradona. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. And that's the keeper's ball. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shot could... Ronaldinho! Now it's Maradona. Maradona. Nedved. Ronaldinho is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Roberto Carlos. Puyol. Oh, good spread. And here's Stoichkov. David shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Manchester United take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And Stoichkov! What about that from Hristo Stoichkov? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really